guys, welcome back to TezMania TV. In today's video, I am doing something different. I'm actually suggesting a new segment for you guys here on my YouTube channel. I like having themed videos, the kind that you come back to like once a month or so, like my lookbooks for instance. It's fun to have some continuity on my YouTube page and it makes it easier for me to plan the videos ahead of time. And I know a lot of YouTubers do storytelling, so that's basically what I am suggesting that I will do for you guys. So back in 2008, which is 10 years ago now, so long ago, I wrote a novel or a book. I am a professional writer, so I write stuff all the time. I've written other books and stuff and stories and shit like that. This book is a little bit different because I competed with it in a Swedish national writers blah 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 kind of competition. I think I did that in 2009 or maybe 2010. I can't remember, it's so long ago. And I ended up in the 15th spot in the sci-fi fantasy category, which is okay. And this is not by any means a masterpiece or anything like that. It's a book that I had some fun writing. I wrote it over the course of that summer, so over like 3 months. And I was thinking that maybe you guys would want to hear the story. It's a light-hearted fantasy sci-fi with a little bit of horror in it, but not to the point where it's scary. At the time, the Twilight movies were super popular, so there might be some influences from that in there. Do what you will with that information. So I thought that I would read just a little short piece of it in today's video, give you guys a little bit of a taste, and ask you if you want me to do a storytelling series. If I do it once a month or twice a month, let me know what you want, and I'll read some pages in each video. I'm a pretty fast reader, so I don't know how many pages I'll go through in each video, but I'll put them all together in a playlist so you can like listen to the whole thing at once if you want that. The book is roughly 300 pages, and I wrote it in Swedish, obviously, but I did translate it into English, and I'm pretty sure I know where the English translation is. If not, I guess I'll have to do that again. It's probably good to have the English translation, but I have translated the text on the back of the book, you know, that kind of summarizes it, and that's what I'm going to read to you guys today. So before I get to that, I was just thinking, like, if I do this, I'll do like a setup where you can decide if you just want to listen, like you do with like a podcast, or just like a audio file, or if you want to watch. But I'm not going to do like crazy interactions with the camera while I read. I'm just gonna focus on reading. I'll maybe look up every now and then. I don't know if I'm gonna do like voices and stuff. I haven't decided yet. I've actually never done anything like this before, so that's why I'm kind of excited too. And this book is just laying around. Like, a bunch of people have read it, and it's, I don't know, I like the story. So it'd be fun to share it with you guys. And if you are Swedish, you can read the whole thing in Swedish. It's available online. The English version is not. I've been thinking maybe I should make that available as well, but it'd be fun to do like a storytelling series. So yeah, that's what we're talking about today. So if you guys like this idea, if you think the story sounds interesting, I'm not going to tell you too much about it, but I'll summarize it a little bit for you so you know kind of what it's about at least. But if you like the idea of this series here on YouTube, would you let me know in the comments if you want me to do this, or give the video a thumbs up if you want me to do this, and I'll get right to that. Because I need you guys to be on board with this, because this is a lot of work for me. Especially if I can't find the translated file and I need to translate everything all over again. And if nobody watches these videos, it's like I did all that for nothing. So I want to make sure that you guys like this idea. If you don't, I won't do it. That's just like, this channel is for you guys. It's not for me to like splash my ego all over the place. So if you don't like the idea, I won't do it, okay? With that said, I'm gonna read the back of the book text, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more about what the book is about. So here we go. My heartbeat had just found its way back to a normal rhythm when I caught my own gaze in the mirror and was terrified. My hands were covering the lower half of my face so that my eyes, aggressively staring back from the reflecting surface, was the only thing I could see. They were burning with a yellowish-green light, as if the rest of me was hidden in the shadows, and when I lowered my hands, I noticed them trembling. I had a steady grip around the bathroom sink, exhaling while I kept my eyes tightly closed and shook my head. I'm still sitting at my desk. I thought to myself. But when I once again opened my eyes, they were still gleaming beastly back at me. When I saw my reflection curve the corner of its mouth into a grin while blinking with one of its eyes, I screamed so loud that the bathroom windows quaked. That was it. Okay, so the story is, it's funny because I like putting a bit of myself into the characters when I write, and a lot of the characters in this book are based on actual people that I had around me at the time, not to the point that they're portraits of these people. Like, this is a sci-fi book, it's not real. But I used inspiration from these people, including myself. Like, obviously the main character was a little bit inspired by me and the person that I was at that time, like the environments I moved around in and stuff like that, because that's just an easy way to write. You find inspiration where you are, so it's not weird to do that. The main character's name is Pixie, and the story revolves around her. You get to know her, and something happens in her life that changes everything. I'm not going to tell you what or how or what happens, but let me just tell you that it is a fantasy story. There's some action in there, you've got some romance, you've got some drama, all kinds of stuff. So, yeah, that's the premises for the story. And the story is, in the original Swedish, called Med öppna ögon, which translates into the English title of With Open Eyes. So, yeah, that's the name of the book. So, that is it for this short introductory video. If you guys want to know more, and if you want to see me do these storytelling videos, let me know in the comments. That's it for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, do no harm, but take no shit. I'll see you next time.